Previously on the PWE Gaming Series, two newcomers, Tyree and John Dynamite, battled to earn their stripes. As John Dynamite got rolling, fellow newcomer Shane Spiker interfered, costing John Dynamite the match before a brutal beatdown post-match. What was Shane Spiker's reason for this brutal assault? In a three-way to decide who faces PWE Last Stand, legendary Davis and Ozzy battled it out. This match was looking to be epic before the champion hit the ring with a steel chair, laying waste to any possible opponents. Johnny Razor went after Waleed, only to be shut down quickly, but once more KY Dragon showing his face, this time saving longtime rival Johnny Razor. What's the story here? Earlier in the night they faced off, leading to a match to name the top contender. Blade and Flex Foster threw everything they had at each other, with Flex gaining the upper hand after his big return the previous week. Blade saw an opportunity and capitalised, scoring another win by countout, to the dismay of some PWE fans. Guys, welcome once again to the PWE GS, and we are just one episode, 1 week away from Last Stand, where Project X and Codis are going to battle it out with everything at stake. We know the matchup, but tonight we're going to put pen to paper with a huge contract signing. We're going to open this bad boy with some heavyweights. Tyree, saw him in the last episode encounter with John Dynamite, which, as you saw just moments ago in the video package, Shane Spiker, relative newcomer, interfered as well. We hope to hear from Shane Spiker later tonight, but that's not the story here tonight. This man, heavyweight #1 contender, he's set to get some preparation in for his big showdown with Tense. Next episode at Last Stand in the US of A, we return, and here he is. In Detroit, Michigan, the Last Stand, Blade, he has a massive obstacle ahead of him, set to face the just short of 300-pound Tense. And it's going to be epic to see if Blade can overcome the obstacle of Tense. Blade, he got a win by count out once more last week. Some of the fans weren't too happy about it. Blade, he's trying to prove he's not a fluke, but time and time again, you see more weight added to the point of Tense. It's going to be Tyree versus Blade. Can Blade get some preparation? Can he get a huge win? Can he build some momentum going into this showdown with Tense? Time to find out, as Tyree shaking and jiving, and a big right hand to the face. Someone has said on the forum that Tyree's dances equals ratings, and maybe not there with a big right hand. Blade with a purpose here tonight, and a big flying clothesline. Let's take another look at that again. Blade wasting no time at all, set to make a stand. Send a firm message to Tense here tonight, throwing 230 pounds at Tyree. And big bulldog by Blade. Very interesting this matchup. Blade has always been criticised as being a heavyweight, saying he can't hang with a much bigger guy and he's be much more fitted to the light heavyweight division. But Tyree, he's a very similar weight to Blade. Both very athletic, both very agile. And I'm sure they both would be very good in the light heavyweight division. There's a great example with that running drop kick from Tyree as he goes for the cover now. I'm sure both men will be very good in the light heavyweight division. But Blade, he's one of them. He's scrappy, he fights for it, he wants to prove himself. It's a big running DDT to Tyree there. Blade, he feels he can hang with the heavyweights. He's done a very good job, in my opinion, for one of the world heavyweight champion, second world champion in history. Tyree hitting a big face buster there like an X Factor as he stomps away on Blade. But you know, you can't argue with Blade's success. I mean, in recent weeks he has had some controversial wins by a count out. Tyree driving the Essex Blade right down into the mat face first. Tyree, he's shaking and jiving, and Blade now, one of the best strikers on the PWE GS, floats him over, DDT, and Blade on absolute fire here tonight. As Blade got in mind, going to go for a fisherman, and he hits it. Can't argue with the way Blade captured his first World Heavyweight Championship in a triple threat on the Elite pay-per-view. Tyree going to the outside now is Blade, and look at that, Blade going outside, fetching Tyree, sending him back in the ring. Not happy, not content with a count-out victory here tonight. Blade, though, that's what he's all about. Tyree gets back up to his feet. Cutthroat by Blade. Tyree driven headfirst into the mat with a cutthroat. and the #1 contender's got a pin. If we see that on the episode 40 pay-per-view, Blade could become the first two-time heavyweight champion of the GS. They've had some controversial wins in recent weeks via count-out, but you can't deny his heart, you can't deny his ability. Let's recap some of the action in this one. I like that Tyree driving Blade's face first into the mat. Tyree held his own here tonight, to his credit, but Blade, he's ready. He's built a bit of momentum, and he's got a mic. What's Blade going to say? As things start to heat up in the heavyweight division, we need to switch gears on this bad boy. Last man standing matchup. Next episode on PWE pay-per-view. Join the forum right now, make 5 non-spam posts to witness it, and the contract signing is later this evening. Going to be a high pressure situation. You do not want to miss this. And guys, people have been asking on the forum, people have been wondering, what is the light heavyweight matchup on the Last Stand pay-per-view going to be? It was initially going to be Waleed defending against either Ozzy, Davis or Legendary in the winner of the 3-way on the last episode, but that didn't go all too well for all 3 men involved, and at the end of this match, at the conclusion of this one, you're going to find out what it's going to be, what the light heavyweight matchup on episode 40's pay-per-view is going to be, and find out in just a few moments. But first, some tag team action. Ozzy Cribs, and here comes his partner, Legendary. Legendary, one of the 3 men involved in last week's triple threat matchup, and Legendary, he was rolling. It looked to be in his favour early on until Waleed blasted him in the head with a steel chair. Ozzy and Legendary to face Scotty Davis and Johnny Razor here tonight. You know it's going to be fast paced, it's going to be epic, as always with GS light heavyweight matches. Here comes the first of the opposition, Johnny Razor. One thing I want to make a point about is in the past 2 episodes, we've seen it with KY Dragon mending some wounds with Johnny Razor. Tagged him in on the episode 37 tag match. Saved him last episode from the Pete Waleed chair shot. We all know their colourful history. And here he comes from Toronto, Canada, the hyperactive, ready to go, Scotty Davis. And here he comes, Scotty Davis, set to team up with Johnny Razor. I'm in the dark as much as you guys are as it comes to the episode 40 light heavyweight matchup. I would have liked to see Waleed defend against Ozzy, Legendary or Davis, or all 3 of them for me, but I'm in the dark as much as you guys are when it comes to this. And in just a few moments following this tag match, which is sure to be an epic tag team matchup,